Okay, guys. So I kind of want to talk about the artist way because I had just finished my artist way journey a couple weeks ago. And so, yeah, I want to tell you guys about my journey. So the book The Artist Way is by Julia Cameron, and it's basically a jumpstart to your creative rut because I was in a little bit of a creative rut. I had just had a baby, trying to get back to who I was, but not even that. Because, like, forget that. Who I was, it's like more of who I will be. And so that's kind of where I am now, like figuring out who I am and who I will be. And so I did the 12 weeks program or whatever with the artist way. It was a very, what I'm saying, easy read if you're like worried about like, the intensity. It's an easy read. It's an easy program. You just, what I'm saying, take the time to do it. So a couple of the takeaways that I wanted to talk about was basically the three things that I think are key in, getting your creative rut to move forward. So the first two things that Julia recommends is the morning pages and the artist dates. So both, yes, 100%. Okay, so for my morning pages, I basically write in my journal. And so the purpose is to fill 3 pages. So first thing in the morning, I write 3 pages no matter what, no matter how I'm feeling, I write 3 pages. And if I have nothing to say, then I will write 3 pages worth of affirmations. I am successful. I am happy. I am feeling good. I just, whatever. 3 pages worth of affirmations. And then as a single stay at home mom, the artist date, very important. Sometimes I don't always get to take myself out by myself. But at least once a week, I find somewhere for me and my son to go that I've never been to, that I've always wanted to go, or to find something that I want to do that I've always wanted to do. And then we go do it. And I vlog it, and, it's fun. And I enjoy doing new things. So a lot of what you see are my artist dates, or just that's kind of how I live life, anyways. I always like to go explore, find new places, find new restaurants, find new hobbies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else are we going to do? And then the third thing that I recommend, which I've been doing since about May, and this has completely changed how I value my time, how I utilize my time, and basically has helped me with my anxiety. Enter the planner. So every morning I wake up, and the first thing I do is my morning pages. The second thing I do is I look at my planner. What are my goals for the day? What do I need to do? Do I need to wash dishes? Do I need to water the plants? Do I need to get lizard food? Do I need to wash the clothes? Like, what do I need to do today? And then I like to log the things that I do a day. So, if I spent 2 hours watching Netflix, whatever. I spent 2 hours watching Netflix. And then if it was a great show, I'll put the title because I don't know that it helps. Because, okay, so at the end of the week in each of these, okay, so here's the planner. And you see, every day you wake up, you can put your goals and then you write things that you are doing all day. And see, at the end of the week, you have like your wins, what you learned, what made you happy, what you could do to improve. And then, in the beginning of the week, you can write your weekly goals. You have like your to-do list at the bottom, and then your habit tracker. So in case like you're trying to implement a behavior and see like how often you're doing it. So I'll use the habit tracker to keep track of what days I'm watering my plants because sometimes I forget, I'm not gonna lie. And, being a mom and having a lot going on and, trying to be an entrepreneur and pushing for my own goals and being an artist, there's lots of things I would like to do. And so before I would get so overwhelmed because although it appeared that I'd had the time, I had anxiety about like, I don't know, let's say I had an appointment 2 months from now. Like that would give me anxiety thinking about how I have to wake up at 8 o'clock to go to the dentist 2 months from now or something. So the planner really helps me to live in the now. So here it is, October 10th. I am, what is it, 12:21 p.m. And this is where I am. This is where my mentality is. I am, you know, I already figured out what I need to do today. I don't need to think about what needs to be done tomorrow because it's already written down. I already wrote it down, like everything I write down in the planner, in terms of like when things are due or when I have to do stuff or when I need to get there. So I just approach that day when I get to that day. But today, here I am in this now, in this moment, recording this. So it's helping me to be more present and be more accountable for my time because sometimes I can tell where my mental state is depending on how my planner is looking. Is it very decorated? I'm happy. There's a lot of stickers, it's a lot of colors that tells you I'm happy. If there's blank pages, it's like I don't even remember what I was doing those days. Like, was I on autopilot? Like, you know what I'm saying? So taking the time to consciously, okay, here I am on Tuesday or here I am on Wednesday, I think it's been extremely helpful, not just as a mom, but as a creative, because this is like balancing my logical and creative side, you know what I'm saying? And it's giving me opportunity to put my art as a priority, you know what I'm saying? Put my self-care as a priority, put my child as a priority, because I have an organization or a system that helps me, and I don't have to hold that load in my head. So that's why the morning pages is very important because I think of it like a dump. Like I begin the day and anything that I have that is like an overload in my head, I just write that out in my morning pages and then it's done, it's gone, and I move about my day. You know what I'm saying? So those are just like the things that I found super helpful. I definitely recommend the artist way. Okay, and then the final thing I want to talk about is every day I have devoting myself to doing something creative. So that be painting a small picture, drawing a picture, coloring, um, singing, writing, with doing something to spark my creativity because once you spark your creativity in one area, you're going to spark it in other areas. So I'll be sitting here and I'll be drawing and then all of a sudden I'll get an idea for a song or I'll get an idea for a skit or a movie or a TV show. So, yeah, definitely practice any kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be good. Art doesn't have to be good, but just getting your creative muscles going on a regular basis is so important. And so, find something, find some little hobbies that you like to do and implement those on a daily, on a weekly to just get your creative mind flowing on a continual basis. I'm just so excited about where I'm about to go in life and I have no idea what tomorrow, well, I do because I have a planner, but but I don't know what tomorrow holds for me in terms of like life, anything can happen on any given day. And so just being able to be more present and be in the now. So when that does happen, I can embrace it. I can fully live in the moment. Like those are things I look forward to. Even if it's just me walking around the block, I like to fully immerse myself in the present, in the now. So those are just some tips I have. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, share, follow for more. Yay!